Chris Howard live. I didn't do the intro today. Normally I would do that because I got some other stuff up going on for me. But hey, this is in America where we're broadcasting you from the Pacific Northwest. It is a championship weekend in American football, and this weekend is the champion of all champion football games, the Super Bowl. I think it's the 57th annual Super Bowl. And so Americans will be celebrating. Um, and rightly so, right? They've watched their teams narrow down from 32 teams down to the top two and going to play it out. And one of those teams will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. If you can see it, I still have my Seahawks ring back when we won our Super Bowl back, I think it was Super Bowl 48. And so still celebrate that. Got my ball here from uh, another famous Super Bowl player, Dion Branch, uh, put it like that. And I'm a big fan of that. And of course, this week celebrates LeBron James breaking the all-time scoring record held by one Wilt, let's say Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar of the Los Angeles Lakers for, man, 35, 40 years. He held that record since 1984. So that's a long time for one individual to hold a record that's never been broken. And LeBron James broke the record. And man, people celebrated, they partied, and they did whatever. But my question today is for you is you're also a champion. And while it is great to rally around your favorite team or your favorite athlete or sports figure, male, female, whatever different sports, this show goes around the world. So you have different things, rugby, soccer, different things. It's always great to celebrate that. I mean, I grew up watching, famous athletes play football, basketball, and I learn a lot. Many of my shows get comparisons from sports, so I learn a lot about that. I really enjoy sports and life lessons. The famous coach John Wooden of the UCLA team, man, this guy could coach and he could lead people. Vince Lombardi, which the NFL trophy is named by, coach the Green Bay Packers. So they're just legends. Tom Landry of the Dallas Cowboys. The names can go on and on. Modern day coaches like Andy Reid and famous coaches that have just been around. Pete Carroll entering into that legacy group as well as one of the long time and oldest coaches in NFL. And so when you think about who's your favorite coach, who's your favorite player in whatever sport or field of endeavor that you like, and we watch them, we invest in them, we go to games, we go to hockey. Seattle just has its new cracking team; they're becoming popular, so it's a thing. And so I don't confuse what I'm about to say, but I also believe that the greater championship is played every day in your life, every day in your professional, business, relationship life. You're doing something that you should be recognized as a champion. And so while I think it's great to celebrate the wins of other individuals and groups and organizations, you should also celebrate your own wins. Celebrate if you have children, their wins, and spouses wins and partners wins. And I know we do to a degree, but I don't hear the shouting that I hear when 65,000 or 100,000 people are in a stadium. Man, it is off the chain. If you ever been in that environment, it is loud. And so you should celebrate your own life and simple things that, like, for example, I have a personal trainer, Lee. Shout out to Lee if you're watching on the download of this. And he has worked with me over the last couple of years to help me rebuild my structure, muscle mass in different areas, just help me get healthier. And you know what? It has happened. I mean, I'm doing far more things that I would have been able to do, years ago, just from the stress and the life living stuff that will wear you down. Even at age 25, there are people getting worn down by the stress of life. So just learning how to be better at that has helped me become better at living life. So you know what? Lee's a champion to me, man. He's a champion to me that has helped me be able to do some amazing things with my life. And I am just excited that he's been able to help do that. So he's a champion, right? So think about your life work and the things that you're doing, and what gives you a champion kind of stand, and what helps move you. Number one is if you're skilled in something and you are excelling in it, you're a champion. If you're paid to do something and you get paid more, or you're doing more than you get paid for, you're a champion. Many people overcome incredible challenges, sicknesses, diseases, issues that are pretty life threatening, and they overcame it. How many people we know that have beat cancer and beat leukemia and beat different type of diseases? How many women have been told they would never have children and they had children, or you would never find the wife or husband of your dream, you did? It's a championship move, right? A champion is nothing more than somebody that goes beyond the norm, that does exceedingly abundantly above, right? Well, Michael Jordan has done exceedingly abundantly above. LeBron James has done exceedingly abundantly above. Many players that you can think of, they are champions because they went above. And so you are a champion when you find in your life, number one, find something that you do up and above. Number two, people that inspire you, that admire you, more or less, right? People that look up to you. You'd be surprised how many people secretly look up to you. You may not even be aware of it. I am not aware of half the people, and that secretly watch me, observe me on social media or in person, and will see me and comment on something that they saw or heard I said maybe weeks, months ago, and they said that was really good, that was really helpful. So I don't really care how many listens I get or how many views I get. That's not the measure. Because if I get one person that heard something I said or did and it inspires them, that's my championship move. I have natural championship accomplishments. I've been on 7 to 8 number one teams in its market share over 20 years in business, real estate, finance, development, and so forth. 8, right? And now I'm going for number 9, 10, and 11, right? So what made me a champion, right? Either I'm very lucky, very fortunate, very in the right place at the right time, as somebody would say, or every time I attach myself to a team, I added something to that team that helped make it a champion. Maybe it was a small ad, maybe it was a big ad. It varied in different places depending on what it was. But nevertheless, I got the ring too. That's why I never, like any player, like there's shows where, or movies where player played for a team and he didn't have the big goal or the big touchdown, but he got a ring. If you get a ring and you've been on the championship, take the ring, take the honor, because you have rightfully earned it by your investment of time, energy, and resources to be a part of something greater than you. You're not a champion because you're the best above everybody, but sometimes you're a champion when you're the best with people. So that's just my shout today on Super Bowl weekend, throwing down the gauntlet. I haven't picked a team yet, but whoever team you pick, right? We want them to win. Great entertainment weekend. But I just thought it would be important to let those know that you are a champion. Be a champion in your own life. Whether you got one follower on social media, you're still a champion, right? Whether no one celebrates you, throws confetti your way, you're still a champion. Sometimes you have to be a quiet champion, right? There's quiet champions, there's loud champions, and there's megaphone champions, right? We are more used to the loud and megaphone champions because they have bigger platforms. But you know what? Small champions, moms, dads, teachers, law enforcement, first responders, good quality politicians we don't hear about, they are champions. And so we should celebrate those and celebrate your own championship so that you continue to be the best version of yourself. I'll see you again on another edition of Lewis Howard Live. Enjoy.
Every great champion knows that success, overcoming, and winning in life is no accident. Creating individual success is like having a recipe for a great meal. It only works if you know how to use the ingredients. As a best-selling author, entrepreneur, business coach, strategist, and champion, the Lewis Howard Live Show provides you the insider's view on winning. All we do is win, 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 helping you become the best version of yourself.